Hey, what's up guys? We are back here with how I made money in Archeage here, and we're going to take a look specifically here at my Handicrafter account. And this, no joke, I did not leave the first town. So you can see here we've gone, this is all of the locations that we've gone. Arkham Iris. We have a Diamond Shores teleport location because we actually planted a scarecrow up in Diamond Shores. But other than that, we have not left the starting town. We've only planted a scarecrow up there. Set it to family for others to use. My other family member accounts. And so we have literally been here, got to level 51 in the starting town, leveling up, handicrafting, a little bit of logging, a little bit of alchemy here and there, and we're making money as well. Handicrafting or any proficiency has ways to make money. It just depends on if it's actually profitable or really worthwhile. Some items in handicrafting are extremely profitable, and I'm going to show you some right now. So handicrafting, when you think handicrafting, you think gems. You think lunar gems and things like that. Lunar gems are not necessarily that profitable. The tier 1 lunar gems, you don't really make much money on, especially the basic ones. So we have basic Apex right here. This one increases magic attack by 8.8. Anyone can make this. It costs 50 labor points. It costs 10 of the fire lunar gems. Very, very simple to make. It's listed up here for $297. Most likely, it's not going to sell at $297. Most likely, no one's really going to buy it. They're just going to craft it themselves because, again, there's no barrier to entry. And they can craft it themselves. They can go and buy 10 of the fire lunarites or just farm fire lunarite out in the wild, and they can buy, like, I could buy it right here, craft it, 50 labor, and have it for only a gold with using a lot of labor. 50 labor points is a lot of labor, guys. So those don't sell. People don't want them. It's too common, too easy to do. To make money in most proficiencies, you have to level it up some. You have to get to the items that other people just can't make. So we have the tier 2 Luna gems. So we got the Apex one right here, and we have tier 2 right here. Tier 2 requires the tier 1 Apex. As you can see, we're selling it for $19.99. So we've already discussed that tier 1 cost 1 gold and 50 labor to make. Tier 2 cost 250 labor. And then 10 of the superior fire lunarites. And then 2 of these guys right here. These guys are 25 silver, so that's 50 silver. So you're looking at 150. And then you got 10 of these guys. These guys, if you remember from way back when, from when the Morpheus server launched, I was buying these guys in the very beginning. I was telling you that these guys are going to go up in value. They were down to like 10 to 20 silver each. They're still going to go up in value right now. These guys are very rare. They come out of some of the RNG boxes, the Mount RNG boxes. They also come out of coin purses. So they come out of this 9-tail Archean box at kind of lowish rates. And when you do craft, you need 10 of them. So it takes 10 of the superior fire lunarite. And currently, we'll take a look at the prices. They are right around, I believe, 80-ish. Alright, so they're a little bit cheaper than that. They're 67. We can actually go pick these up. So I love anytime I see a large stack of them, pick it up. So 67 right there. We just picked up 14 of those guys. Gonna pick up a couple more. So 10 of them at 67, which we just bought. That's 6 gold and 70 silver. So this is 1 gold. So we're at 770 and then 50 silver right there. So we're at 8 gold and 20 silver. And it costs us now 213 labor additional plus our 50. So it's costing us 263 labor points to craft this guy. You can see it's costing us a total of around 8 gold, 260 labor, and we're able to sell it for $19.99. So over a 10 gold profit right there. This is nothing to be amazed at, nothing to be like, oh my god, this is a great profit. It's only really about a 4 silver or 5 silver per labor point spent. Nothing really to get that excited about. The only thing that I really like about these is that it costs so much labor that it's so easy to burn through a huge supply of labor. So 250, pop, 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 buy these, craft and make them, sell them. They don't sell like hotcakes, but you can sell 2 or 3 a day. You just got to make sure that your price is good. You have a good price on it. If they're not selling, your price is a little bit too high. Even if you're the only one selling it, if the price is just too high, if I priced it at like 27 gold, no one would buy it. I mean, they would shout, look for people that can make it in the faction chat. You can see no one else is listing it over here. So I could put it for whatever I really want, but the fact is no one's going to buy it if I put it for 50 gold or 25 gold or 27 gold. Most likely no one's going to buy it. So you have to find the price point where people will actually buy your stuff and you can make a profit. Because every time that you list something on the auction house, you actually have to pay a fee. So those things are great. There's some better Luna gems that sell for a lot more and that have a lot better value and margins on them. So we got this one right here. This is the celerity. This is the move speed. So move speed increased by 2%. You can see we have mine up here. Again, you don't want to flood the market. We've talked about this before. You only want to list a couple of them on the auction house at a time. We put 2 up here. We were the lowest at that time, and now someone has undercut us, which is okay. We're not going to fret it. Because if someone does want to gem up their things, they're going to use a couple gems. So 43 gold right there is the current list price. They do sell at this price too. I've sold a couple at 45-ish, right around there. So they do sell at this price. I do know that. You got to gauge the market again, find the value where they sell, put it up there, give it enough time. So we'll look at how much it actually costs to make this. So this requires the celerity, a specialty material, and you can see it's 6 gold 50. And then you also need 10 of the wave lunarite, the blue ones. So those guys are fairly cheap. Basic materials are like 10 or 15 silver each. So you're looking at around 8 gold to make this, plus 50 labor points. So this right here is actually a really, really good value. You could buy this, and it would save you money. It would also save you 50 labor points. It's a good value to buy this. So, one of these is priced wrong. Either this is too cheap or this is too cheap. And this is pretty much too cheap because I've watched the market. The normal price is typically right around the 10-ish. But again, not many people will buy the basic tier 1 gem because they can make it themselves. There's no barrier to entry. Anyone can make these. Tier 2, on the other hand, requires 20,000 handicrafting proficiency. And to make a tier 2, you need to have the fine earth celerites right here, which you can see is 10 gold. You also need the tier 1 lunar gem. So it costs you approximately 8 gold to make. You need one of these, which is 10 gold, so you're at 18 gold. And then you also need 10 of the superior wave lunarites. So these guys are right around 70 silver each. So we'd go ahead and pick those guys up. So for a total of 24 gold right there to craft. And again, it uses 263 labor points, just like the other ones, because it's a tier 2 gem. So 26 gold it costs to make. Maybe wrong on that, maybe 24. 26 gold, we sell it for a total of 43 gold. We're making, 17 gold profit. So right there, now you're getting into some really good money. Now you're getting into like 7, 8 silver per labor point spent, and you're spending a whole bunch of labor points. This is very easy to burn through, thousands upon thousands of labor points, because every one of these you make is 260 plus labor points. There's also the impenetrable ones. You see, no one has listed tier 1 because, again, tier 1 doesn't really sell. And same thing, impenetrable. Same about prices on all this. And then tier 2 sells approximately right around the 40-ish gold. So I don't have any listed right now. I need some of the tier 2 Luna gems to sell. So let's go ahead and buy 2 of these. We've already picked up our superior wave lunarites. So I'm literally making money right in front of your eyes and this is going to be like a 7 to 10 silver per labor point spent. I'm a little sleepy. I can't compute the math right now. But we're going to make a good chunk of money off of this right here. Scroll all the way down. We're also going to help burn away some labor points. You can see we have 2,500, and every single day you generate 2,880 labor points for being a patron. So you need to have ways to burn through your labor points. So we've burned through that. We can go ahead and list these guys up. And again, we don't want to list them too high. You can see there's ones that are up there for 50 gold. 50 gold, they just got listed. You got these guys right here who's at 53. They've been on here for some time. You can see how long they've been on here by how long the countdown is. So these guys were just listed at 6 hours. Or maybe they've been on there for 12 hours. You know, you guesstimate. This is probably 6 hours, probably just listed. These guys have been on here for at least 3 hours. These guys have been on here for at least 4 hours. That means they don't sell at that price. You can use this to gauge the market if you don't know it. You need to start tracking these things, though. This is how you make your money. We're not going to be greedy. We're going to put it at 45, just like, well, a little bit higher than the move speed one. And then we're going to put the bid price at 39 because we want them to sell. And we're going to go ahead and list them for 24 hours because we want them to sell, so we want to give them a good amount of time. We're already undercutting very significantly. We're listing 2 on there. And they should sell, you know, within 12 hours-ish, somewhere around there. There's another great thing that you can do to make money with the handicrafting. Handicrafting is also well known for fishing rods. And this is the best money-making methods for handicrafted right here is fishing rods. Fishing rods, they require a little bit of proficiency. You can start off by crafting a basic one, which you won't really make much money. The next one you can make some money on. It costs 10,000 proficiency to make. It costs normally 100. The next one again 20,000. Again 100 labor. Now it's dropped down to 85. Next one 30k, 40k, and so on. So you can make a lot of money on these because they have a nice barrier to entry. There's not many people selling them. There's a huge profit margin. So we need this guy right here. We need some leather and some gold. All right, so we got our basic materials. We got the gold, the leather. You come over here, and you can see it doesn't take that much material. So it takes 10 of the iron ingots, which is very cheap, very easy to get, 2 leather, 2 gold ingots, and then an opal polish. The opal polish is the most expensive thing, which is going to run you around 6 gold or so, maybe a little bit more depending on your server. Total price for this is, we'll say max 10 gold. The gold ingots were around $150, and then the rest is kind of just nothing. About a gold for this. So 10 gold right here to craft. We'll go ahead and craft those guys up. You can see it used for the... Oop, do we need that one? Oh, we need this one. That's why. Wrong one. We didn't even need the gold, guys. Oops. We can actually go ahead and craft one of these guys as well, possibly. Yeah, we'll go ahead and craft one because, again, you don't want to flood the market on anything. So we're going to craft a couple of the springy steel fishing pole frames. And then we're going to craft a couple of the glit fishing pole frames. So right there, we're burning 85 labor. The only thing that really costs money is the frame. And as you can see, the frame here costs around 10 gold, we'll say max. So 10 gold, and this is all like 1 or 2 golds. We're going to go ahead and check out the price for this fishing rod right now. So it costs a max of 12 gold to make. And you can see we're selling it 27.66. Someone undercut us at 26, but that is a 15 gold profit right there. And when you break that down, silver per labor, that's a 15 silver per labor profit right there. And it only gets better as you raise your proficiency. You can see you don't want to flood the market. We got undercut dramatically. So we can even pull that other one off. We can go ahead and list this one up. Let's go ahead and list it for 24. Since there's a lot of competition in this market right now, we're going to go ahead and list it for 24. 22 bid price, only 6 hours. We can go ahead and take this one down. We can go ahead and craft the next one over here. So this is the 30k proficiency fishing rod. And again, it only costs a little bit over 12 gold to actually make. This one is worth 34. So right here, we're looking at, oh my god, that's like 20 plus silver per labor point spent. This is where the gold mine is here in handicrafting, is in the fishing rods. The unfortunate side effect is that you can only make so many fishing rods. Fishing rods don't sell that quick. You cannot sell hundreds of fishing rods every single day. But you can make a huge profit on the few that you do sell.